I'm in the middle of an immersion here in Sedona right now. They're quite amazing experiences and can be very intense. Part of immersions, as they have been, I can't make any promises about the future, but as they have been, is when projectors really can understand the dance with generators, how beautiful it is to see generators asking projectors for what they see, and the delicacy of that, and the projectors really beginning to see how vulnerable the generator truly is and how they leave themselves wide open when they ask the projector. And I love to do that too in the immersions, to ask a projector, what do they see in me? Because you may think I see myself, but I don't see myself. I just live me, I respond, and I know my frequency. So I love to hear what a projector sees when I have energy to move towards the projector. And I love that they ask me at the end, is that true for me, or do I see that? Because it really rounds it out, and I get to acknowledge from my sounds my truth. So today, I asked this beautiful man, Devin. He's young, I just love these young male projectors who are so sensitive to the frequency of the generator and so honoring of that vulnerability, of that openness of the aura. Well, actually, I just realized it wasn't him. He said something similar at a last immersion, but he's also really beautiful. But I did ask a woman there, don't mind me, I have an open mind, and she said that what she saw was what I had found inside myself, which was a lot of joy. I had found joy and a deep love for myself, and that the only reason that I do immersions and the only reason I do this or anything I do in human design is because I want others to find that. I'm not a teacher, even though I can teach human design. I'm just another human being, and I found something that truly worked for me. And I truly looked everywhere before Ra gave me my reading. I did. I was so exhausted from looking, because I knew there was something that I didn't know, that I hadn't found, that was going to give me something, give me my life, give me me. And I don't want to convince anyone. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I have nothing to prove to you that this works or doesn't work. That's up to you to experiment with and see if it works for you. That's why all my energy now is for whoever wants to go deeply into the experiment. That's what my energy is for. I'm available for that. The mind's never going to buy this, ever. You can learn up the kazoo, you can ask as many questions and get as many answers about the this and the that in human design. It will be endless, 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 endless going into the amazing system of knowledge that it is. But learning human design didn't transform me. It was really waiting, living as a generator, waiting. That really changed everything, including me. And some people think that I'm against the knowledge, but I'm not. The knowledge is beautiful. The knowledge, it's an amazing system of knowledge. I was in awe sitting in all these classes with Ra. But my sacral responded to sitting in those classes. This is not improving upon the old. Human design is a mutation. It's totally out of the box. When you begin to live this, you step out of the world as it is. The polite society, the social behaviors, all of these things that happen out there. The old patterns, the conditioning, it all shifts. And for me, it was difficult to do that because I had created a really nice social behavior that made it easy to move through the world. But I was still searching and I hadn't found me. I didn't even know I was looking for me. It was really clear through my response that I wanted to have no comments available for any of the YouTube clips that I do. Because the beauty for me, from someone who spent their whole life caring what someone else thought of me, I no longer care. I don't care if you love my clips, if you hate my clips, if you like me, if you don't like me. I like me. I like me. For me, that's even more than loving me. Loving came first, but liking? Wow. And in liking me, I'm fine by myself. Listen, I mean, if anything is a testament to what living this can bring, that is it, because my whole life I cared what other people thought of me. With my openness, open mind, open solar plex, open heart, all the trips the mind makes out of those open centers, huh? If you live this and experiment, you see for yourself if it works or not. You see for yourself if energetically something really shifts in your life, because it's the dance of energy. How you move through the world in your energetic aura. It's an energy field, huh? And this is what moves in the world. And it's ahead of you, at least 2 arm lengths ahead of you. This dance between projectors and generators, wow. I am seeing the exquisiteness of this dance. The old way is yang. That's the old way. The pure manifestor ruling, That's a yang energy. And all of human design is about surrendering to the yin, surrendering to the form principle. The form principle is yin. And projectors waiting for the invitation, that's yin. Generators waiting to respond and manifest, that's yin. Reflectors waiting to be initiated into something, kick-started, that's yin. It's a very different way. I mean, you look at the world, it's so yang, it's so masculine, and I don't mean male, female. I'm talking about energy, it's pushing, pushing. And if you have, let's say, defined emotions or defined heart, or you have a projector aura, you can push. You can push with your aura into someone. You can push with your defined centers because there's power there. But that's not it. That's not it. It's really such a different dance. This yin, the beauty of the yin. You know, I was kidding around with some friends, and, you know, can you imagine 2 generators with sacral authority running 2 countries that are going to go to war, or the armies want to go to war, or the people want to go to war, and they meet and they say, do you really want to go to war? Uh-uh. Do you really want to go to war? Uh-uh. Can we work this out? Uh-huh. And it's not just sacral authority that has that clarity. All ways of making a decision have clarity at the end. It may take time if you're emotional, but you get to a clarity, not certainty, but a clarity. You may have G authority as a projector, self-projected authority. You get to a place of clarity for yourself. The same with the mental authority. You know, the mental projectors who don't have mental authority, but they have a decision-making process. You know? It's just very obvious with sacral authority. But there is this place in every single one of us that has the clarity of whether something is correct or not for us to do. All of us. And when something happens from that place between 2 people, wow, there's no more conflict, there's nothing. It's really Tai Chi, you know, it's like, it's the new dance. It really is. Then as a generator, when I was first told by Ra, I'm here to discover myself, my mind thought I'd be able to sit at some day and tell you all about who I am. I can't tell you anything about me. Truly, it's like I have no words to tell you about who I am at all. But I know my frequency. There's this frequency that got aligned after all these years, this frequency of me, and I like to call that my song, And then another person who's aligned to themselves, and it does take 7 years. You can get it. You can really, really get it right away. Strategy, what it means, how to be correct, how to make decisions as yourself. And then you begin, but it does take the 7 years. I know. I thought it would be quicker for me too, because I had done all this work on myself. I had meditated so much. But it did take 7 years. And it takes 7 years with awareness. And I forgot what I was going to say. We'll just see what comes up. I love it. Oh, when those things would happen in the past, I would think, oh my God, they're going to think you're stupid. Open mind, huh? See, the thing I love now is I don't care if you think I'm stupid. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm okay to confront. Man. You are not gonna push me with anything you have. I don't care what you think. I don't need to prove myself. What am I gonna prove? I'm me. There's nothing to compare. You know, the mind's always comparing, but there's truly nothing to compare. I'm unique. I can't compare myself to someone else who's unique. There's no comparison, huh? All these things the mind does. It's the mind that messes up our enjoyment of being alive. It's the mind that prevents us from experiencing the joy of being alive. And I tell you, I did so much meditation, so much work on myself. Nothing gave me this. I sat with the most amazing teachers on the planet. I couldn't have sat with, in those days, I don't think there were any others that I had missed. Looking for an outer authority I could trust, because I didn't know I had it within me. This is the gift. It's not about anyone outside of us knowing us. Yes, I can ask a projector, what do you see? And then they can say what they see and then ask me back. And if I go, that's my truth. I'm not going to buy what anyone tells me. Nothing is for sale anymore. Especially not me. So I don't know how long I'll do videos. I don't know how long I'll do immersions. I don't know. I just don't know, because I don't know. That's the truth. But I do know the only reason, other than my sacral responding, is because I want people to have this for themselves. Not that they're going to have what I have inside them, because it's impossible, but to love yourself, to experience the joy of being in form. This is such a dance. To relax in the back seat. To enjoy the ride, to see the mind for what it is. It's not going to go away. You can say, yes, okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me that, and keep moving. don't want to convince anyone. Wow, I don't have the energy for that. And I don't want to discuss human design with anyone. I don't have the energy for that. And I don't want to explain human design to anyone. I do not have the energy for that. I don't have a lot of energy left in me for human design. But what I do have left is to just be present, respond to who shows up, and support in any way I can through my sharing or through other people sharing what it really means to live this. It's a mutation. It's not an improvement. It's a mutation. The system is logical. Mutation is not. The greatest gift that Ra gave me, other than my reading, was he would not let me continue to pretend to be a manifester. Because I'm not. But I thought I was. And the time of telling is really over. This immersion that I'm in right now, there's one manifestor. I love it. Everyone else needs to wait to be invited or asked if they have a question. And this manifestor, she just chimes in. She lays down in the corner somewhere and there's something going on, people sharing and talking about things. She just jumps right in and informs everyone about something. It's beautiful. We all have our place. And until we really can live energetically in our place, we're not going to be satisfied. We're not going to find peace. We're not going to find wonder. And we're not going to find the sweetness of success. And there's an energetic place. It's an energy dance that's new here. It's a dance. It's a dance. And we all have steps. I cannot go towards a manifester. My aura will not. My mind could make me. Even the manifester can say, you can come at any time. Right. Open aura hits the manifestor aura. Come on. If I'm sensitive, I'm not going to do that. Just a dance. And we're learning the steps together. No one knows how to dance with each other. It's new. And each person, when they align to themselves and to their frequency, their song is sung, and then they meet someone else correctly, interaction happens, and the music comes together, and then the dance starts. And it's nice when we don't step on each other's feet. It's really nice. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.